Alright, listen up. Your car's belts and hoses are super important. The Serpentine belt powers the alternator, power steering pump, and water pump. If it snaps, you're going nowhere fast. Hoses carry vital fluids like coolant. Ignoring them is asking for trouble. Regular checks can save you a bundle of cash. A broken belt can cause expensive damage, and a burst hose can lead to overheating. Spot wear and tear early, and you can sort it for peanuts. Preventative maintenance gives you peace of mind. So, what tools do you need for a quick inspection? Not much. Your eyes are your best tool. Get a good, bright torch. A pair of gloves is a good idea too. Sometimes a small mirror on a stick can help you see hidden parts. If you need to replace a belt or hose, you'll need a few more bits. A decent socket set, a Serpentine belt tool, pliers, a drain pan, and the correct new belt or hose. Always get the right parts for your motor. Let's start with the Serpentine belt. With the engine off, give it a good visual check. Look closely for any cracks, fraying, or shiny spots. Any of these signs mean it's time for a new belt. Check the belt's tension. It shouldn't be too loose or too tight. Listen for any squealing or chirping sounds when the engine is running. Now let's look at the hoses. Feel them when the engine is completely cold. They should feel firm, but flexible. Look for any bulges, cracks, or splits. Check around the clamps for any signs of leaks. Squeeze them gently to check for weak spots. So you've found your Serpentine belt is past its best. Time to change it. Make sure you've got the correct new belt for your car. Draw a quick diagram or take a photo of the old belt's routing. Release the tension on the belt using a Serpentine belt tool or a long ratchet. Carefully unthread the old belt from the pulleys. Compare the old belt with the new one. Make sure they are the same length and have the same number of ribs. Check the pulleys for any roughness or wobble. Route the new belt around the pulleys, making sure the ribs line up correctly. Apply pressure to the tensioner, slip the belt fully into place, and release the tensioner. Double check everything is seated correctly. Start the engine and ensure everything runs smoothly. If you've found a radiator hose that's bulging, leaking, or feels like an old sponge, it's time for a change. Make sure the engine is completely cold. Get your new hose ready, along with new hose clamps if needed. Have your drain pan handy. Drain some of the coolant to below the hose you're replacing. Remove the old hose by loosening the clamps at both ends. If the hose is stuck, gently twist it or use a blunt tool to break the seal. Clean the hose fittings on the radiator and engine. Fit your new hose, sliding the clamps onto the hose first. Push the hose onto the fittings and tighten the clamps securely. Refill the cooling system with the correct type of coolant. Run the engine, check for leaks, and top up the coolant if needed. Regular checks like these keep your motor purring. Safety first, always. Job done.